Mithika Linturi has stated that the government will not be providing compensation for farmers whose crops and livestock were affected by the recent floods. Speaking before the Senate plenary session, Linturi clarified that there is no budgetary allocation set aside for compensating farmers impacted by floods. Martin Masharia tells us more.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Appearing before the Senate plenary session today, Linturi made it clear that the government has not set aside a budgetary allocation for compensation of farmers affected by the floods. Linturi further explained that the government is unable to fully assess the extent of the damage caused by the floods until the rains subside.
The government's emergency response to the emergencies occasioned by floods does not include compensation to crop and livestock farmers affected by floods. The government has no budgetary allocation for the purpose of compensation of farmers affected by the floods, and it is worth noting that Tana River County is also affected by floods resulting from the enhanced rainfall in those months of April again and May, and this is the season we are in, and it is not possible to pronounce ourselves on the level of damage caused by the floods as at now, because the rains are still ongoing and it is not possible to do a report to inform on the level of losses incurred.
During the session, Senator Esther Okenyuri raised concerns about the significant impact of the floods on Tana River County. In response, Linturi pledged to collaborate with various insurance to explore ways to assist those severely affected by the floods.
We have a program on crop insurance within the ministry, and some of the issues that probably we go through trying to argue to ensure that our farmers are properly taken care of.
Despite the lack of compensation for flood-affected farmers, Linturi assured that the coffee sector farmers' debts will be settled. He disclosed that the Ministry of Cooperatives and the Treasury have prepared a memo to clear all outstanding debts in the sector, allocating $6 billion towards this initiative.
Next cabinet meeting, the ministry, my ministry and Ministry of Cooperatives, we've already prepared a memo to seek approval to waive $6 billion debt for all coffee farmers in the country.
Martin Masharia, Livestock TV.